Okay. So, this is Vestaria Saga 1, War of the Scions. And it is, Shozo Kaga's latest adventure in game design, shall we say.
How much of an adventure are we talking here?
Have you seen that map that always gets posted anytime someone talks about stupid bullshit, Fire Emblem maps?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one that has, like, a turn 35 kill function on one of the characters or whatever?
Yep.
Yeah, that's this game. That is this game's final map.
Yeah, have fun with that. At least I don't have to play it.
Oh, we're not gonna play that much of it. I'm gonna be straight up, I do not like this game. I think it is a mess. I absolutely despise the translation of it, but you'll see when we get there.
Oh, interesting.
As shall we all.
But first, we have to pick a difficulty. Now, I don't know why normal and hard were too difficult, but apparently we have to pick between Orthodox and Clemency. Clemency is obviously an easy mode of some kind, but, like, Orthodox reads as if it's supposed to be a hard mode, but if it's a hard mode, then what is the normal mode? So,
The normal mode is putting the game down and not playing.
you're a smart man, Mystic. Unfortunately, you're stuck here with me.
I tried tearing Sega a while back. I played like an hour of it before I went, nah. I genuinely got through more of Language of 4 than I did of tearing Sega.
So, I hope you like this screen, because this is how all the dialogue in the game is done. Just 3 text boxes.
Everything taking place on this one fascinating bridge.
Well, there are different backgrounds, but, you know. Yeah, there's no full-body sprites, there's no models or anything to give you any sort of indication as to who these people are other than a face.
And I like that we've already got 2 characters who both start with Z.
What a cool game.
Anyway, stop me if you've heard this one before, but the Empire is attacking and we need to take the princess and run.
I see.
Oh, Zane, absolutely. Zack is 100% ripped from Tearing Saga. I would believe that's my dying day.
Yeah, there's a lot of unused mugs in tearing Sega. So I think he's one of them, but I'm not... I probably forgot. Like, if that face has been used somewhere, I've probably forgotten.
Oh man, we're gonna get a van in this game.
If only we got a van. So we're starting off nice and easy. This is an arrive map. So here's something that's weird. For whatever reason, the game gives you an in-game battle save every 5 turns. But just every 5 turns. And you have to take it before you do anything. Otherwise, you're not allowed to do it.
And you have to take it on that 5th turn?
Yes.
Just to check, you can save in between battles, right?
Yes. Yeah, you can save in between battles like normal, but... yeah. Anyway, let's talk about some, let's look at some game design stuff here. We have, Zaid, who is our lord.
He uses swords, of course.
He uses swords. Some of these things are just a little bit absurd. For example, his his unique sword, the Edelstern, is a brave weapon that is effective against armor knights, and it gives him... which one is it? This one, with this skill right here, Orison, which jacks his evasion up when he gets below half health.
So it's a mess of a game.
Oh, absolutely.
Is that only when he's holding that sword?
Presumably. Because it does say it's a weapon skill, so I'm going to assume that's yes. There's also a bunch of weird jank that Fire Emblem got rid of a long time ago for a good reason. Like, this skill, Critical Edge. So, your skill, or dex in this case, it gets added, if you have that skill, your skill gets added to your crit chance. And if you don't have it, you just get your base crit chance.
Isn't that just an inherent property of skill/dexterity in other games?
No! It's a regular Fire Emblem, yes, but not here. Only if you have the critical skill.
That's very FE4.
Oh,
which you needed a skill to critical.
Yes.
Or a weapon with 50 kills or more.
Yes, this has so much of FE4 and 5 written all over it.
Well, FE5 is fine, FE4 is bad.
Yeah, let's see. Prote's got Paragon and also Good Neighbor, which grants extra defense to both of the people on either side of him. Bonus Cell is our Jagan of sorts. He's he's a knight, a general, sort of, whatever you want to call Guardian. And,
he looks bad.
And
Armor
Troy,
Knights are bad.
Yeah, he is. And Troy is he's a sword cav, but also he has adept, so we'll take it.
Or multi-chance.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Anyway, so you see every single one of these houses?
They all have a conversation.
Oh, no. Not only do they all have a conversation, you notice how they're called open houses?
Uh-huh.
So yes, every single house has money. Every single one.
This just sounds like busy work to me.
These are all mini villages. Anyway, we're going to skip through the vast majority of this text because it's all awful. It's extremely stiff. And when it's not, it just casually breaks through the fourth wall. It's awful. I hate everything about it.
Yes.
So, what's our average movement for our lord here?
I think Zaid has 6, and then all of your other infantry has 5. Except
I'm
Knights.
just thinking, like, that's a pretty long distance to be walking.
Oh, you don't think this is maybe a little big for the prologue?
It might be a little bit big, yes.
This is like... how many tiles tall?
I don't have a number on hand, but the number is yes.
And that whole mountain range,
plus, I think.
and that whole mountain range with all the blasted trees and such, like, this whole area is completely extraneous to whatever's going on.
Yeah, unless we're coming back here at a later point. Which I think Tearing Saga did before. 15 XP for a kill. Not great.
You
So, does this game have any kind of weapon triangle system?
As far as I can tell, no. Which is weird.
It's Kaga. He never really cared about the weapon triangle that much. FE4 is the only game where he did. FE5 has like +5, -5 hit and avoid. So it's pretty much useless there. FE4 had +20, -20 hit avoid, so that was something.
He has a jeweled knife, you say?
He does. And if we ever get down to him, we can kill him and take it.
Thank you for your contribution, peasant.
The knight's within striking distance, unless trees cut down their movement.
Of course, trees cut down movement. This is going to be like FE4 again.
So, another thing I should point out is that these 3 ships down here, this is our destination, right? We have to arrive here at the harbor. Every 5 turns, when we get our save prompt, one of these ships will leave. And if we do not get here before all of the ships leave, we have failed the map.
Does it say that anywhere?
It will be very obvious once they start doing so.
Okay.
And is it just our lord has to get down there, or everybody?
Search your heart, Blast. You know the answer to that question.
I wish I didn't.
It's an FE5 escape map then, huh?
And does anyone left behind get removed from your party then?
Oh no. You don't leave this map until everyone has escaped.
Fun times. Oh, the 3rd ship never leaves?
I hope that is the case. I do not know if it is true or not. Oh yeah, here's this house that I really fucking hate. Drink it in, boys. This is what you're in for. Now, I don't know if that is explicitly Kaga's fault. That could be the localizer's fault. But either way...
Either way, I want to reach through the PC screen and strangle somebody.
Strength and defense. Good enough.
Have you considered using a device called the USB gamepad to strangle? Nice to see that Cavaliers can still run over the game.
Well, he's only got so many uses on his longsword, so he's gonna run out pretty quickly.
Nice text editing.
It's perfect text editing.
This here is a cutlass /C brackets O brackets.
You know, that'd probably be a real weapon in something like Fate Extra or Digimon.
Also, I just want to point out, because this bothered the shit out of me the first time I saw it too, every single, every single, emotion type, like a sigh and a sniff and stuff like that, they all use double colons.
I think those are semicolons.
Regardless, it does look strange.
Actually, no. Is the semicolon the 2 dots, or is the colon the dot with a slash?
No, the semicolon is the dot in the comma. So, yeah.
Wow, and I call myself a writer.
Anyway, yeah, so this guy has that jeweled knife, and he's kind of a fucker to hit. You may notice that he has fucking 54 evasion.
Mm-hmm.
20 from the forest, I guess.
Yeah, it's not great. What can I... Alright. Where is this guy going? Don't one of these guys drop herbs? I think somebody does.
Yeah, one of them does.
So this game uses denarii as a system of currency. Are we supposed to be Rome then?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, Zaid's sword is fucking absurd, and we'll probably end up using that, but... We do need to get down to the capital V village, though, so...
Hey, I think the runner is just taking a stab at you. Or, no, that's not the runner. It's a different guy.
No, yeah, there's two thieves on the map. It's very good of them to remind me that it's time to save the game. Anyway, let's clean house up here first, actually.
So does every house give you a bit of money if you visit and talk to them?
Yes, every single one. Hey, there it is. I knew there was an herb drop somewhere.
One of these days we'll get bandits in a Fire Emblem game that are just like, nope, I'm not fucking with the royal family or something.
Now you're asking a lot, Mystic.
I have my hopes high again after 3 houses.
So are you just gonna let the jewel knife guy go?
Am I? I mean, I could. I mean, it's not worth anything. Like, as you can see, it's not exactly, It's
the
a
one you
gimmick.
swear.
It's a gimmick weapon.
I mean, a weapon with a Luna effect might be interesting if you got somebody with strong strength.
Right, but it also only has one use.
That's the real problem here.
I did not notice that. Okay, let's just ignore this loser.
Apparently it sells for a lot, but, what's the economy like in this game?
Depends on how much you, how many houses you hit.
Or in other words, how much of this game's writing you're willing to endure.
Let's see. You have the words, right? Yeah. Anyway, that's a Bond tutorial. That's, again, directly out of FE4. Ah, here's a classic. Everyone remember weapon level?
Well, I'm willing to give it a shot at least.
What is this guy's range? Yeah, you can hit me there. That would get his attention.
I mean, it's Zaid. He'll be fine.
Do the houses have any sort of visual indicator? Oh yeah, when you visited. And yes, they do. The drawer's closed.
Should we be concerned about that guy whacking away at that ship?
Probably, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, hey, so that sword we got from the village, that's a brave weapon.
And
Why?
does it stack on top of our Cavalier's our brave effect that he already has?
It absolutely does. So proud of you, Zaid. You almost gained a single level this map. God, I hope. Oh, I absolutely believe that, dude. I absolutely believe that. This game is at 100% that level of broken. Anyway, I hope he runs into Zek and just dies a horrible death.
That's where he seems to be headed.
Please. Please let me punch this man. Well, we might as well hit up these houses real quick before we get out of here.
Yeah, considering this is Kaga, I'd probably be a bit nervous about escaping with the Lord first.
Yes, thank you. I know the objective. I wanted this man to die first.
Seven experience. That was all worthwhile.
Anyway, what an exciting first map.
I mean, in all fairness, having the houses just be all the tutorial prompts instead of having a dedicated tutorial seems a little bit interesting.
I mean, yes, that is better than the alternative. But also, they could have just been houses and not these weird mini villages.
I mean, theoretically, if he's got enough herbs, he can just camp the throne for its until the end of time, really.
I do not think Zex is going to be that lucky. Anyway, I hope y'all like some backstory.
Do I ever? Wait, these guys have the exact same steely gaze. You notice that? Like the same eyebrows and everything. I'm not even paying attention to the plot, like that other guy's eyebrows are just bothering me now. $10,000 soldiers, represented by these three guys.
Don't worry about it. Of course, you have to remember, the man that just died, his name is not Zex. It's Zacharias. Please. And our Lord Zaid is actually named Zadrian, because these are,
I hate these names so much.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Princess...
Wait. Not Zedekiah. That seemed like it would make more sense if he was named Zacharias.
No, Blast. That's not how this works. Anyway, we have to escort Princess Athelpolis or some shit like that. These are some names, is what I'm saying. Anyway, Senator Dulles is an asshole who thinks we should just turn everybody back over to the Empire. There's not a whole lot of nuance going on here.
Capable warrior, level 1. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm still confused. Is Zeta Prince of this country or the other country?
No, we have fled to a different country where Britain and Beatrice are leaders? Question mark? They're in some position of power.
Right.
I do not know why we are sent to these grassy screens, but that's the end of the chapter.
Looks like an exciting map.